Right, guys, here we are, MMA UK News, Stoomboy, as always. I don't know what happened to the intro there. Normally the intro comes on. Fucking, that's the internet for you, man. Absolute bollocks. so, so we'll talk about Budo Fighting Championship. So, Budo Fighting Championship is going to be at the Grangemouth Town Hall. That's this Saturday, the 12th of November. Now, looking at the card, I mean, the card is stacked from start to finish. Obviously, we've got the two grappling tournaments. As I said, obviously, the winner of both of them going to walk away with 500 quid each, which is not too bad. Couple of wee grappling matches in there to keep the crowd entertained. And then we're going to have, obviously, amateur and pro fights. And again, we'll talk about some, and I love it because every time an event comes up, do you know what I mean? I'm fortunate I get to see and speak to most of the talent that's in Scotland that's coming through. Obviously, we know the professionals are out there doing their thing. Stevie Ray, Paul Craig, and do you know I mean, the rest of the guys that are running riot for Scotland at the moment. But these amateurs coming through now, these are the ones that are going to take this generation and combat sports in Scotland to a whole new level. So we're absolutely buzzing for it. As I say, some unbelievable talent out there in Scotland. So Budo's going to be displaying some of them this Saturday. So anybody looking for tickets, head over to the Budo Fighting Championship page or hit up Barry Thompson, and you'll be able to get your tickets directly through there. So yeah, you don't want to miss this. Grangemouth Town Hall. Good venue as well. Really good venue. So now my next guest is going to be on the show that night. So Kyle Scott, Promethean MMA. So Kyle's going to be up against Adam Thomson. Adam we spoke to earlier this evening. Again, it's going to be a great fight. I mean, I talked, literally as I put Kyle's video up to say we were going to interview him at 8 o'clock, I was getting messages straight away. I mean, it was literally, it must have been seconds. So, but just tell me how talented Kyle is. Do you know what I mean? It's going to be an awesome fight. It's going to be a very interesting fight. So yeah, we're absolutely buzzing to see what Kyle and Adam are going to display on Saturday night. So, Kyle, listen, absolute pleasure, buddy. Thank you very much for taking the time to speak to me.
No worries at all, mate. Thank you for having me on.
How's everything going for you? Obviously, the final week, so training will be kind of won't be as hectic this week as it was the previous few weeks.
Yeah, just ironing out creases and stuff this week. Not too hard training, like you've said. All the hard work's done, really. Just excited to compete Saturday.
Yeah. It's got a great event as well. I mean, Budo always put on great events, and I mean, again, the lineup's fucking unbelievable. So a lot of good talent that are going to be on display that night.
Yeah, I'm excited to see higher level boys and that, and I think the matchup for my fight, me and Adam, I think that's going to be a cracking fight. So can't wait. The card will be good, really good. The whole card.
Yeah. That's the thing. I was looking at the card, and obviously when I saw you and Adam lined up together, I was like, man, that's going to be a cracking match. Really good match. Two unbelievable fighters. Do you know what I mean? Both of you. As I said, it's one of these fights, potentially fight of the night. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm not just saying that because I'm speaking to you. I mean, I was talking to Barry about it, and I was speaking to other people, and I looked through the card, and I was like, that's the one that stands out for me, you two. So, and again, obviously, people messaging me and saying, "Oh, I wait until you see Kyle and stuff like that." So, yeah, this is the one I'm looking forward to. So,
pressure's on, eh? Pressure's on.
Pressure is on, buddy. Pressure's on. So, what about training normally then? So, obviously, again, training wise, I mean, do you work outside, or are you just full time training?
I am currently in my last year of my apprenticeship at joinery.
Nice.
So that takes up 8 hours of my day every day.
Yeah.
And then I just basically my life is just work, come home, shower, and go straight to the gym.
Yeah.
And train and just try and get fights. Obviously, I've only had one fight, so I'm not too experienced. But I'm just excited to compete and try and be the best I can.
Yeah. How long do you train when you're in the gym? What, a couple hours a day, or
2-3 hours a day?
Yeah.
Every day. Weekends off, Sunday off, and that's it every week. Obviously, I'm the only fighter at my gym. It's quite a small gym. Only Patrick, you know Patrick, eh? He was actually asking for you.
Yeah, Patrick, good guy.
Promethean MMA, great guy. Couldn't thank him enough for giving me like a place to train and coaching me over the last couple of years. But if I want to fight and compete, I've been having to go to other gyms to get hard sparring and to be ready to fight. Because unfortunately, I just can't get that right now. Promethean isn't at that caliber of a club where they're producing fighter after fighter like other clubs.
Yeah.
I'm sure one day it will be.
Oh yeah.
I'm
I mean,
definitely sure.
It's a good setup. I mean, it's a big gym. Do you know what I mean? So I know Patrick's got a lot of big plans for the gym. So
yes, definitely.
So
And he's ticking them all off. He's ticking them off. So.
Yeah. So one day, as we are going to see obviously the fighters, and again, hopefully, a lot of you guys are going to go through onto bigger and better things, Cage Warriors, potentially Bellator, UFCs, and stuff like that. 100%. That's the plan for Scotland. I mean, we want all our fighters to be fighting on the fucking biggest stages. Do you know what I mean?
No, definitely,
definitely. And that's, I know that Patrick's got that plan. It's in place, and as you said, he's ticking all boxes every day. So, couple of comments coming in. Jack Gordon, one of your boys.
One of my pals out.
Spider Scott, we believe in you. So, big shout out to Spider Scott. So, and then Morgan Fulner. Just obviously 3 wee spiders there. So,
nice.
Following on from Jack's comments there. So, what about Budo then? How did you find out then you were going to be matched up on the card?
I think so. Would have been 6 weeks out or something. I think I got matched. I think we were just looking for a fight, to be honest. A couple things fell through, or timing wasn't right, or stuff, and then it just got offered the Adam fight on the Budo show, and accepted it. Said yes.
Yeah.
I've been ready to fight for a while now. Since my last fight, to be honest. About a month after that, I felt just ready to go again.
Yeah. And that's the thing. I mean, you young guys are ready at a fucking moment's notice. I mean, I say this all the time whenever I'm talking to the young team, right? And we'll talk away about it, and they all say the same thing. Like, Stu, I'm ready to fight whenever. Just tell me when. Give me 20 minutes notice to go in the back and get changed, and I'm on. So,
that's it.
You guys are always, I'd say, you're always training. As you're talking about 2-3 hours a day, plus working an 8-hour shift. But you guys are always in the gym, and you're always, do you know what I mean? And the good thing now that was maybe different 10 years ago is the level of training now. Do you know what I mean? Like 10 years ago, it was a lot of brawlers. Do you know what I mean? A lot of guys that would go in there and just fucking stand and bang. Whereas nowadays, nowadays you got boxing, you got kickboxing, Muay Thai, do you know what I mean? Jiu-Jitsu, and everything's under the one roof. Do you know what I mean? A lot of times you don't need to travel 20 miles to go to a Muay Thai gym, or 20 miles to do jiu-jitsu, and so on. So you guys are gifted nowadays.
100%. MMA in general has developed so much here. It's and only is going to keep developing. You see the caliber of fighters, even amateurs now, compared to what it was back then. Like it's crazy. It's exciting. It's exciting. The talent we've got.
Mate, some of the amateurs now, even kids that have been 1, 2, 3 fights, would run through some of the professionals from 5 years ago.
From back then, yep.
Yeah. And or they maybe not run through, right? But they would fucking give them a hell of a go. Do you know what I mean?
But technically they're probably better, right?
Yeah. And it's brilliant. As you said, it's just getting better and better and better all the time. And I get to see it, whether it's at MMA events or grappling events or like local competitions and stuff like that. And I see a lot of the white belts when they come and do jiu-jitsu comps. And you're looking at the white belts thinking, fuck me, man. Like some of these white belts are better than blue belts from 2-3 years ago. And you're just thinking, man, where the fuck are you guys training, man? And it was after lockdown, right? See, when lockdown, we had the 18 months, right? And then they had the first comp after lockdown. And I remember the white belts coming in, and I'm thinking, man, I thought we were not supposed to train. Do you know what I mean?
But they've all been in the dojo.
Yeah, they've come in like one tab on the white belt, and you're like, mate, you've one tab, man, and you're fucking doing crazy fucking bearing bulls and all that. Where are you learning this stuff? So, but it's just that the young guys, male and female nowadays, they just want to learn so much. Do you know what I mean? And they're taking the information in quickly, which is making them a lot better.
Yep.
So definitely looking forward to seeing what the future holds. Your generation, this generation now is going to take it to a whole new level. Do you know what I mean? So
it's only going to get better as well as years go on.
Yeah. A couple other comments coming in. Ross Veerman just saying, yes, Kyle, bro. Obviously, a couple of extra O's on the end there. So, and then Jack Gordon, big love to Kyle, top fighter, even better guy. Jack's loving you tonight, man.
He's loving it, eh? Do you know? Can you cap his comments? Can you cap the comments?
So Jack's loving it, but listen, a lot of love coming in from your people there, which is brilliant. So, what about Saturday? Many people going to watch you?
For my first fight, I sold the tickets and I organised it all, but it was a bit too much. So this time I've kind of taken a back seat. Let Patrick, my coach, do it, and then Harry's also jumped on board. Harry McDonald, and he's doing a lot. So thanks to him. But I think there is a decent amount of people. Harry's organised a bus for, I'm not sure the number, maybe 30, 40 people.
Nice.
But at the end of the day, I'm just focused on competing. All that stuff comes after for me. Talking to friends and stuff. So
what's going to be your first meal after the fight? What's going to be your first food after the fight?
Oh, well, there's plenty of options. I'm a pizza guy. I'm definitely a pizza guy. So that'll be the one.
Nice. And then what's next? Obviously, this fight will be your main focus. Well, what's 2023 going to look like for Kyle Scott?
Well, for the training camp for this fight and Thomas Hepburn's last fight, I was kind of sparring with him, and I've spent a lot of time at Foo Dog Martial Arts.
Yeah.
Over the bridge with Ian Feenan, and that place has been really good. Just going there and seeing other talented young guys and training with them has opened my eyes and opened my skill development to a level that it couldn't go to without traveling. So in 2023, I definitely want to get around more, meet new people, and just train different places and see different styles and spar against different styles and just develop. And my first fight was early. I think it was March at the start of this year. So next year I'll be looking to get 3 fights in, and just compete and get better. Like win, lose or draw. Obviously, I go into competition with a winner's mindset, and I want to win, and I believe that I'm going to win. But at the end of the day, win, lose or draw, like my amateur record, I'm just looking to be the best version of myself at the end of it, to be honest.
Yeah. I always talk about the amateur records because a lot of people get focused on, I need to win every fight. And you're like, And I remember somebody saying to me years ago, like, Stoom, you need to lose to get better, right? You need to lose because if you lose at one point, then you know what you need to work on. And by the time you hit pros, you've already cleared all that out. All the bad stuff's gone, and you're 100% ready to be a pro. So that's why amateur record. Don't get me wrong, it's good having a great amateur record, but amateurs is all about learning. Do you know what I mean? Learn your trade, get better, and then hit pros, and you'll be an absolute monster. Do you know what I mean? So, but we want to win everything. We do want to win everything. Nobody likes to lose. So we definitely want to win. And then final thing for you then, obviously being in the game for a little bit, I'd say you've had some amazing training partners over the years. All right. So still do to this day. But anybody you want to shout out to, friends, family members, teammates, anything like that.
Obviously, you've already met him, Jack Gordon, my best mate.
Yes.
Him and all the rugby boys at PL. They're I used to play rugby, and since leaving Preston Lodge, they've all been supportive. They've all been really supportive. Obviously, my main thanks is to Patrick McKinnon, my head coach, and Promethean MMA. All the people there, it is a real family. Like I say, competitively, there's a lot of good jiu-jitsu players, but MMA fighters, like I'm the only one fighting out there. But in terms of family and training, like it really is an amazing gym to be at. And obviously, Stephen Playfair, he was asking for you as well. He said hi.
Stephen, good guy, another awesome guy.
Yeah, amazing guy. Big shout out to him and his Playfair boys. Like rolling with him over the years since I've started combat sports has been really beneficial. And Harry McDonald, big shout out to him for just always putting effort into me no matter what. Like even when I didn't expect it or I didn't even need it, like Harry's just always there trying to hype me up or help me out or just everything. And the last thanks would 100% be to Ian Feenan and the Food Dog Martial Arts boys. I think they know because I speak to them every time I'm there. But honestly, without them, I wouldn't be in the position I feel like I am right now to go and fight. And the things I've learned off it, Ian, I feel like I couldn't learn off anyone else. Ian's a really good guy, and I know he's got talented boys there. He's got talent, and they make me feel really welcome when I'm there as well. It's nothing worse than walking into a gym and feeling like an outcast or whatever. But Food Dog is big shout out to them.
Definitely. Again, another awesome gym. I mean, you mentioned Thomas Hepburn as well. Absolutely. Another awesome guy with a lot of experience. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
shout out to him as well. He's always trying to develop me and stuff. So many people. I've probably forgot people, but the main one actually, I think she might be watching is my mum. She's always got. Oh, I say I work 8 hours, come home straight out to the gym, and every time I come home, there's a nice nutritious meal on the table waiting for me. So thanks, Mum.
Nice. Is Mum going to be there on the night?
She actually left to go on holiday yesterday.
So imagine going on holiday when your boy's fighting Mum.
Hear that, Mum? Hear that?
Where's she off to? Somewhere nice, hopefully.
Actually, December she's been to be honest, where she's going. It's her third. She actually got married earlier on this year. So she went on her honeymoon and stuff, and this is like her third holiday. So I've lost track. All I'm thinking about is fighting.
She's somewhere nice. She's definitely somewhere nice.
Definitely.
I hope you're enjoying it, Mum. I hope you're enjoying it. So, and then just another comment coming in. Wally Gunn, you have the confidence to do this, Kyle. Funny how you like pizza, eh?
That's my granddad. That's my granddad.
Big shout out to Granda as well. Is Granda going to be there on the night?
Nah, I don't think he is. I think my auntie might be going, but apart from that, and my dad will be there. My dad's been at all my fights, but apart from that, just my friends. I've not really got much other family going.
Let me ask: is Dad one of them dads that are shouting at the cage and all that? They're standing at the side of the cage, giving it fucking yeah.
Nah, my dad.
A lot of shouting?
Nah, no shouting. I think he actually feels nerves for me going out. I think he sees his wee laddie, I guess. So he's very reserved and he sits back. Even after it, he's no like full excitement or that, which I feel like is good to have around me. Like a nice calm mind. He's been in those situations plenty of times before, so I can learn a lot of him as well. So
nice one. Again, final couple of comments coming in. Michael just saying best of luck in the fight to come, mate.
Nice
and a wee update on Mum, where Mum is. Wally Gunn saying she's in Turkey.
Nice one.
All
there
right.
we go.
So she's somewhere nice. So so appreciate that, Wally, updating us on that, buddy. So guys, there we go. Then we've got Kyle Scott, Promethean MMA. He's going to be up against Adam Thomson, Crown and Glory MMA. So going to be this Saturday, 12th of November. Now, ticket availability, head over to the Budo Fighting Championship Facebook page and you'll get the ticket details there. Or even hit up Barry Thompson, and Barry Thompson will be able to update anybody on tickets and things like that as well. So, Grangemouth Town Hall. There's going to be something to cater for everybody. I mean, we've got a couple of grappling tournaments on the same day as well. Some big money, whoever wins that grappling tournament. So, but yeah, everything will focus on the MMA. So obviously later on in the night, after the grappling stuff and so on, we're going to have amateur and pro fights. So do not miss this. I absolutely love the amateurs in Scotland at the moment. They're some of the best amateurs about. We don't care about England, Ireland, Wales, America. It's all about Scottish MMA. So, Kyle, absolute pleasure, buddy. Enjoy the rest of your week. All right. And we'll see you. I'll see you on Saturday, buddy. All right.
Oh, mate. Thanks
for
that.
Take it easy, mate. Bye-bye.
Cheers, mate. Bye.